I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item on the agenda is the reorganization. We do have to elect a new president, as it was Merlin before, so we have to put somebody in his position. Do you have any nominations for president?
I'll nominate Greg Torkey as president. Might pronounce names wrong, but
No, I'm gonna pass on it.
I don't think I can be president.
you're going to be president. I definitely don't want to
I
be.
don't want to be. Jeez, well, Pete's, I'm the new guy.
Start you out right.
Yeah, I guess.
I stutter and don't read very well.
You all right with that, Justin?
I suppose.
Why couldn't you be, Mark?
I didn't,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think.
the area, and I don't know it as good as you get, the region area is as good as you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know whether we had any
Because
qualifications or anything for that.
I'm kind of the way I was explained to it when I got on here, the final voter, the
Oh, okay.
outcast guy, right?
Okay, I didn't know how that worked. Is that how that works? I didn't.
I would have to research. I've never heard that before, but that's fine. I
That's
get
kind of what Bill
it.
explained to
Okay,
me.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I understand.
I'm the deciding factor, so
Okay,
so Justin was nominated. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, Justin will be taken over as president.
We're gonna move.
You don't have to today.
ready to do it.
You don't have to today. You can go from there.
Okay,
You got all the information.
what? I got to run the thing?
You take over now.
Drainage board attorney contract.
Should they keep the remaining,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
there's the same?
You wanna keep it the same?
Who was vice?
I was vice president.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll make a motion to keep the other officers the same.
I'll second that.
Say,
All in favor, say aye. See, what?
because I don't live in this county.
Okay. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right, now the drainage board attorney contract.
So this is for you to review, and Autumn stated in the last meeting that we just got out of that nothing changed but the date, so.
You gotta read through them quick.
I know.
And that will need a signature on the bottom from the president, please, if you agree on that.
We need a motion for that.
Yes, please.
I'll make a motion to accept
I'll second it.
the drainage board attorney contract.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Emergency maintenance contracts?
So, these are the same thing that we've been doing since 2018. They are a case of flooding or anything like that. These contractors can go out and perform the work and be able to be, reimbursed by FEMA. So we received 2 as of now, Dirt Works and Allsop. So, and more, I'm sure will trickle in after the fact, so you'll have more probably at the February meeting as well.
You'll just have to sign each of those on the back, I think.
Yes,
Justin.
Do we need a motion on those or
no,
no? I'm supposed to.
I think we all are, aren't we?
No, I think just Justin,
Yeah,
I think.
I put the date down.
thank you.
On both of them, I think.
Because I thought I started J.
See, we already got the
I
check.
believe there's a spot to start Pulaski. Drainage board.
Start Pulaski, yes. Okay. Minutes,
Here are the minutes from the December 4th meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as read.
I'll second it.
all opposed? Believe.
Yeah, you won't.
Okay. Claims,
We have one claim. It was for dirt works. They went out and removed a beaver dam on the Lucas Branch.
I'll make a motion to approve the claim.
I'll second that.
opposed? All in favor, say aye. There you go.
See, we're gonna get broke into this. Jeez. Then you just have to sign it on the bottom, Justin.
Just anywhere there.
Yeah, yep.
Date it too, or just sign?
Date it, please.
Yeah.
They charge us.
1250. Hey. 2026 ditch assessment rates.
So, at our previous meeting that we just had a few minutes ago, it was determined, I believe, Autumn had stated too, that we would be pushing it to try to raise assessments before spring for this year. So something for you guys to definitely consider for next year. We'll get this presented to you much sooner. And we will have a discussion about possibly raising the rates because we would need a public hearing. We've looked into it. Sarah has looked into it extensively. It looks like in the past, most of the ditches may have been raised at one time, but some ditches were combined with others and there's a lot. So the safe way to do it would be to just have a public hearing. You could do a blanket hearing as long as all the ditches were advertised properly and that type of thing. So again, we'll hit that more towards fall of this year and get a start on it. So I didn't realize that I mean, I knew it was kind of last minute, but I didn't realize it was gonna be pushing it that much. So I apologize for that.
So at the public hearing with 2 counties, do you just have to do 1 or do you have to do 2?
Good question. See, so yeah, we're pushing it a bit, I guess, because I would need to do some research about that as well. So that's a good question that unfortunately I don't have an answer for right now, but we definitely need to look into that. So thank you.
Anything else? So 2026 projects.
Okay, so first we have the BB ditch. This was brought to our attention by a property owner. Sarah is going to have some inexperienced drone footage for this ditch. Went out Friday and took a little bit of video of the area. So this is something that there's definitely a drainage concern out there. We've got the map here. I've got some footage estimates of what it would cost and that type of thing. So, and of course, here's a video that we've got from just a small section of the ditch out there.
Where's the location of that ditch?
That would be, it ties into the bogus ditch. Hold on. Let's put in an ad. Go ahead, George.
It's 150 road, I believe.
Yes, it is.
150.
150 west.
Or west.
Yes.
Worcester County had put a culvert on the main boat branch of the boat at one
Yes.
time.
Yes.
I forget how long ago, but.
Yeah, thank you, George. So yeah, yep. So if you guys wanna look at that, that's something that I would like to, get a bid proposal worked up on. And get it sent out, and then obviously the board can review it and decide from there, but I'd like to move forward with, getting something taken care of out there with that. It's obviously past the point of spraying. I mean, But if the banks are sloughed in and there's sod all over, yes, George.
Like I don't think, but even if you would spray it,
Oh, no, it's not.
you'd have to take that clumps out and
Correct. I agree.
it's gone
The
beyond.
red one.
Right. Yep, I agree.
Road. It dumps into the.
How,
bogus.
how long or how many miles? What do you-
That paperwork there actually,
Yeah, there's just a channel.
5,000 feet probably.
Are you looking to get rid of the trees on the left-hand side or you just
You gotta
dig
dig
out
out
the
no,
far enough?
we would just clean from the one side where the lane is there, and we would, whatever they can reach over and get though from their chopper, we've been having people, the contractors clean that other side as far as they can reach. So,
Help reach. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Where it
That's
started,
wide,
wasn't
yeah.
too bad, but.
And all the spoils going on the right-hand side of the lane then?
that would be something I would talk to the property owner about and get that worked out, so. But yeah, we'll get that all worked out and make sure it's in the bid proposal and that type of thing for you guys to look over.
You like that. It's definitely nice to be able to see,
Yeah, it is,
you know,
yeah.
what's really going on out there.
Mhm. So yeah, I'll have more information for you guys at the February meeting. And we'll get that moving forward for you guys to then decide what you'd like to do.
5,000 feet, or less than a mile. Yeah, right.
No.
Do you think about trying to spray the other side? I know those big trees are too big, but some of those smaller ones, at least hold them back or no?
Be honest with you, I have not considered that, but it's definitely something that we can work on, and we're gonna have a lot of discussion about spraying this year anyway, trying to figure out the right chemicals and exactly what we're doing and finding something that actually works well. So, but yeah, we can definitely put that in scope.
Kill some of those smaller ones. They're too big, yeah, I mean, otherwise. Yeah. Not gonna kill them.
And that's all I have for the BB, unless you guys have any other questions on that or anything.
Okay. Moving on to the Hanley ditch.
Yes, so we have the Hanley ditch. We received several concerned citizens calling in about this one in different areas. So, went out, took a look at it. Now that I don't have drone footage of, it's very overgrown and things in a lot of areas. So I was a little worried about flying the drone through there, to be honest with you. I didn't want to crash it.
Where's that one at?
So this is right down. Well, you're gonna need to pass this around actually, because this won't pop up on our GIS because it's actually Pulaski County. So Jenny Keller sent this to me and it's marked here. It ties into the Lucas and she's got all the road numbers and things on there.
Okay.
And I also have some estimates and things like that. We have one of the property owners here, too, for the Hanley ditch that would like to speak about his concerns. But, this is something this is another one of these. Again, this is some of you guys can pass this down if you'd like. Some of it's the same thing like the baby.
Looks similar, yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess and very overgrown. So yeah. We've got some pictures there,
Oh, yeah.
completely overgrown, and again, how, just.
What address is that?
Greg's got the,
Yeah, I got the map here I was looking at. Trying to get my bearings.
Greg's got the map, and when he's finished, we'll make sure.
Yeah, I see where we're at.
You've got the floor if you'd like while they're looking at the map. Oh, okay,
We're tenants, we aren't property owners on it either.
okay, yeah,
It starts up, on the 200 west in Pulaski County, just south of the county line. You know where Jack Shannon,
Mhm.
lived? It right by his house is where it starts. It runs through us on, Joe Peverell. He's our, landlord.
Mhm.
Crosses there, on 700 north. Then runs, southwest, crosses Ripley Road, through Steve Summers. and then on the Muellers.
I know.
And it goes on, Muellers have some ground and it comes to the Jonas or the Locust.
Yes, the
They're on
Locust.
Jay Sullivan's ground.
Yep.
Where it goes, I couldn't tell you how long, I guess 2.5 miles probably.
Yeah,
But
this is
Actually, we put some tile in and I climbed in it on ours and I sank up to my waist. I mean, it just needs dip. And the property owner didn't exactly know when the last time it had been dipped.
2015.
Really?
So, yep.
Well, did it go? Now, that was my dad told me that too. Now, did it go because south of us, I believe Lewis owns that, and they cleared the trees off of Lewis Valley.
That would be.
We didn't know if it went north of 700.
It's kind of a record, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't that?
Barry Boat, he called us to this spring.
Yes, yes,
He
he's
was,
called.
Yeah,
he called us.
the-
He was in contact with Dale Shannon. I don't
Well,
know.
then,
if Dale
uh,
trained into that either.
and then it
Should
turned
be.
out.
And that, and maybe that Dick farm even too down there, he's got south of Jack's might even go into that.
You know, and that, I thought it might too, is that side of that woods about has to, but it lays the dang wet.
Right,
I mean,
you're right.
Sold the boats.
So again, this is another project I would like to, get a bid proposal worked up and present it to the board and,
That's all part of the bogus.
The trees need to be removed?
yes,
Is it
yeah,
rock debrushing?
debrushing.
there is gonna be some, kind of through us and through Perry, it's clean. And then I think through Mueller's, it might be, in Summers it's pretty clean, but there is some spots that it's.
There is.
clear.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think through Summers is above average.
Yeah, I think it's fairly
Yeah.
clean through there, yeah.
Muellers, you can't see enough of theirs from the road to have a judgment, really.
So y'all have some information for you guys at the February meeting for sure, so we can move forward with this. I guess I've had more than 2 property owners. When you started mentioning names, I'm like, oh yes, that person called me and that, which is fine. We know that things are going on, so I
I think
appreciate
Muellers
that.
probably reached out last year. I talked
They
to them.
did.
They had a
Mhm.
couple ditches they wanted to do
Yeah,
and they did the other one first, be the Locust, I forget.
yes, yep.
These funds have, is there funds in these accounts?
Yes, there is funds there. Just need to watch them and
Yeah, 'cause that's all part of the bogus fund.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How does that work when the bogus has one fund and?
Several
86
ditches.
Ditches off.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
Why are they their own, why are they their own ditch and why aren't they just branches of the bogus? I just went through something with Jenny and we did the Lisenby and the Lisenby's has 3 or 4 branches and it all comes out of the Lisenby fund. Why is it not like that? Here.
well, that's a
That's
good
good.
question. It's all about how they set it up in the beginning stages, really.
At some point, they had separate ditches and then they just tied all
They-
that in because of local funds. That's how that works.
They added on to other ditches at the
Yeah.
end of the bogus. Yeah.
Well, some of them were private, then they went,
Okay.
Yeah.
700.
then the county took them over.
Go.
They kept the private name, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 200.
But a lot, I know a lot of them in our county was private, then
Mhm.
they petitioned for the county or maintainer, so they
Mhm.
kept the same name.
Okay.
That makes sense too, yes.
That's not too bad.
So yeah, I've got your contact information, I believe, in here. So try to get in touch with you guys too, keep you in the loop of what's going on and that type of thing, so, yep. Just wasn't blowing you off, just
No, I-
trying to get through my first year of what really, kind of needed to be done and this and that and. But we're getting there.
So it's like, that's not private, is that gonna get cleaned this year then, by the time you get?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah, I'll have the bid proposals hopefully to open for you guys in February.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I'll get started on those right away. Yeah,
Okay, the hook ditch.
the hook. Alrighty. And that also comes out of the bogus fund. Now I have pictures to print it off here for you
Did the
guys.
first one come out of the bogus as well, the BB? Did it come out of the bogus one as well?
Oh, yeah, yep, it sure does.
Yes.
So here's what we've got with this. Oh, we had a thing. So, Sarah finding the thing. Yeah. Which. So here's what we've got for that with the roads and the footage. I need to find the better pictures. These are the pictures. It would be another, sorry, I'm looking for the pictures, not to be rude.
What county's the hook ditch
Just
in?
Starke County.
That Pulaski.
That's Pulaski, because it says California right there, that would be,
But I mean,
Yeah,
looks like it's right on the county line.
actually, all of this is in Stark County. Because down here's your county line.
yes, I'm sorry, I misspoke, correct,
That's.
I'm sorry.
I followed the bogus ditch a couple times trying to see where it fed into the river at. It flows north instead of south.
Here's some of the, I mean, usual, what we've got going on, so.
Mhm. Ooh. That's probably worse than all, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And that was called into by a concerned citizen, so we went out and took a look at it.
See, this is the one where. Several years ago, there was a project where they were talking about changing a culvert at Range Road south.
Oh, okay.
But that never ended up happening.
I did
That's in Starke.
Yeah, so it,
just
Oh, yeah, you
discussion.
did.
They,
So-
Yeah,
they wound up, I don't know, I don't remember if they didn't end up buying the culvert or what happened, the price of the culvert went way up and it was gonna be really expensive, so because REMC was gonna have to come out with power lines and stuff, and there was a deal with Leo Hendricks's fence and his livestock, and I haven't heard no more about that, so I don't know where we're at on that.
Okay.
What's
yeah, 'cause there was nothing in there, the file, right?
Yeah, it was like
it's considered.
filling stations almost, and then that was it. There was no.
Cause it was gonna be a major project, there's a big culvert in there.
And look,
I don't-
the last time anything was done there was in 16,
59.
so 2016,
That one.
Is that
with just debrush,
Yeah, you go back that way.
no dredging or anything,
Mhm.
yeah.
Then we discount it, yeah.
So again, just something I wanna have ready for you guys to look over in February.
Do we need a motion to take bids or something on this?
No, I don't believe so, I'll go ahead and get, I mean, you can always decline them,
Oh, okay.
so I'll go ahead and.
You want with this one? Should we good with that? Moving on.
Yes.
Okay. Fee schedule.
So this is open for discussion, obviously. We had some good points made at our Stark regular meeting, by some of the board members, so this is just kind of something more of a compliance concern. Than obviously to make any kind of money or bring revenue in, it's more so just so we have a record of where things are going, whether it be utilities, of course, like internet, this and that, people's perimeter tiles going into, the regulated drains, that type of thing, so. One of the drainage board members did bring up good points. Obviously, I'm not well versed in field tile and how it all works with you guys' livelihood, but the prices were too high, and I understand that we'll need to adjust those possibly. But something for you guys to look over and talk about, maybe implementing in the office. For better record.
Maybe you could do per project on some of those
Yeah,
field
yeah,
tiling.
okay, yep, that's what, yeah, something that the other drainage board
You
member
gotta
had
put
mentioned.
culverts in for a pivot crossing or something like that. I mean,
Mhm.
that could get expensive pretty quick.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely research this together, and I'm open to suggestions, of course, and before I move on with it to the council and commissioners for their blessing, I'll make sure that you guys are all up to speed on and okay with all the fees and things involved. So that's all I have on that.
Okay, old business?
I don't have anything for old business. So unless you guys have anything,
New business?
new business, no, but if there are any concerns, anything like that, make sure you bring them to our attention. We can get it taken care of, talk about it and move forward for the new year.
Anything else?
George has something?
What is the difference or that a clarification for reconstruction or maintenance? If you're maintaining something, you're maintaining the reconstruction or, any, what-
So actually, what I found in some of the records, reconstruction is a huge deal.
Oh,
So it's not just the maintenance of it. The maintenance part of it is easy compared to the reconstruction. There is a lot more, there's public hearings and different assessment fees and property owners have to pay an initial fee up front and this, so I can get you the procedures on it if you'd like, George, and you can read up on it. But,
Been through it,
oh, okay, all right.
it's
Yeah, that's a good question. And it has kind of a lengthy answer and I can definitely, get you that information if you'd like, but maintenance is easy compared to that. The
Yeah.
Money is there, it's assessed, it's this, and now we just have to watch what we're spending it on and we're still from there.
an emergency order, what's the top, who is authorized for that? If you see something, we can't obviously communicate with 3 or 4 different parties. We need a job and we need it now.
Mhm.
Who does that? Do you have discretion for that? Up to a certain amount?
Up to $2,000.
Okay,
Yes.
just clarify.
Yep, and I'm always, when situations have come up, board members have been wonderful, all the boards, to work with the president, vice president, whatever, and even go on site for some things that need to be addressed and meet me out there. So, yeah, we definitely have a good line of communication with all the board members.
Mhm.
I think one of the main things between reconstruction and maintenance is reconstruction, you gotta have an engineer.
Correct, that too.
Yeah,
I tell you what to
profile
do.
gauge and all this other
Yes.
kind of.
The layout, everything, where maintenance, you can just go by the seat of your pants.
Right,
More or
yes.
less.
Yeah, I believe you got a grasp on it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way I understood it.
Yeah.
That's all I have. unless-
Then you got the DNR and everybody else involved.
Yeah, oh, the.
Oh.
everybody.
Need a call fund.
Okay.
I'll make a move, motion to.
Quick,
Oh,
sorry.
oh,
I also had put the meeting dates in there for this year. Obviously, we don't always have a meeting every single month, but I went ahead and scheduled them. In case we don't have a quorum or something like that, you can at least have it on your calendar to kind of. See what's going on for you guys, so that's all I have.
Definitely a February one though, right?
Yes,
So
definitely
that's
February.
February 5th.
So, sorry, Mike.
well, that's okay, I'll go right on my phone. I'll make a motion for adjournment.
I'll second that.